Hi, welcome to RK Soft Academy. In this tutorial session, I will discuss about Oracle SQL fundamentals. In Oracle SQL fundamentals, you will learn about the various topics, and I will mention here one by one what are the topics. Right. First thing I will there is an introduction to SQL, and next is Oracle data types. I will have a complete discussion on Oracle data types. So I can write down here the topics of discussion in this tutorial. Okay. First of all, introduction, and second is Oracle data types, and number three, Oracle select queries. Number four, insert, update, and delete statements. Number five, where clause. Number six, group by clause. Number seven, having clause. Number eight, order by clause. Number nine, joins. Number 10, set operators. And number 11 is DDL, that is data definition language. And number 12 is integrity constraints. And number 13, subqueries. And number 14, sequences. Number 15, synonyms. And number 16, other DB objects. So we'll discuss complete Oracle SQL fundamentals on these 16 topics, which will cover complete SQL fundamentals. Okay. So keep watching from the start to the end, so that you can learn everything on step by step, and everything will be discussed in with explanation, with easy explanation, and also with examples. And you will learn some practicals on hands by hands on practicals. You can learn by hands on practicals. Okay. So just I will cover every topics one by one, and I will make some practicals for you. I'll show you some practicals also. Okay. So now going to the first topic, I will discuss about the introduction of Oracle SQL fundamentals. So whenever we are talking about Oracle, so what is Oracle? Who are new watching this tutorial session, they might not have listened the word Oracle. So or who are working on other technologies, they may new in this term, so or new in this course, just watching to learn the topics and the sessions, courses whatever discussed. So for them, I will discuss about the Oracle. Oracle is a complete database management system, and it is a relational database management system which is invented by Oracle Corporation. And Oracle is a software which basically provides us the environment to create our own database, create and manage our own database for any business, any kind of business. Okay. With Oracle, we can create a complete database, and we can manage our system or business, and we can store our information in the database. Okay. And Oracle is a relational database management system because in the database we store information within the relationships, in the structure of tables. Okay. uh, this is the Oracle. This is about the Oracle. And SQL is SQL full form is structured query language, which is basically a communication environment to talk with Oracle and to operate on Oracle database. Okay. So by SQL, we can manipulate data from Oracle database, and you can create database object, you can remove database object, you can insert, update or delete data from the database object. Okay. So SQL is a tool or communication tool which directly communicate with the Oracle database and perform various actions, such as data manipulation, data insertion, data deletion, data updation, and also creation of various database objects. Okay. So fine, I think you have understood well about Oracle, what is Oracle and what is SQL. And this completely who are joining new and who are watching this video to learn completely from the beginning on the Oracle technologies. This course is this course will be helpful for them to learn every topics on Oracle SQL fundamentals. And every time SQL is a very demanded programming language, and this is not a programming language. Basically, this is a query language, and is very important to learn for Oracle programmer, because many companies hire for SQL developers, and there are many job roles are there where SQL is used, and if you learn SQL, you can get or apply for that job. Okay. So you complete watch this video, and you will learn everything about the Oracle SQL fundamentals, all these topics, right? Okay, fine. Whenever I have already okay, I have already discussed about the introduction. And next is Oracle data types, right? Whenever we are talking about Oracle data types, we have basically four types of four types of data in Oracle data types. Those four types are first one is character data type. So Oracle data type. First one is character, that we write here like this char character. So about why data type is necessary. First, I am explaining you why data types is necessary. So in Oracle database, every information is stored in a form of table. Okay. Whenever you will create a table, you will store data in that table. Okay. So table is basically a collection of rows and columns. Okay. And columns, every columns is particularly hold the same type of data. Okay. Like a student, let's say a student table is there. So there will be a student id, student name, student roll number, and address, like that. So every column holding the same type of data. In the student id, all the values are of the same type. Okay. That is of student id. And second one is student name. If you see all the values in the student name, all the names will be there, so student name will be there. That is the same type of data. Okay. Similarly, every Oracle table have columns with the similar, which store similar kind of data. Okay, similar type of data. So that's why Oracle data types is necessary. So there are now data types may be character, like if you say gender. Okay, gender is male or female. So the you have to put m for male, you can put m for male, or f for female. Okay. So if there is a column named gender, you will put their values like f or m. Okay. So these values are character values, right? F or M is a character value. So character is a data type in Oracle. Why character? And another is another data type similar to this character is varchar2. Okay, I'll tell you the difference about character and varchar2. Okay. So as I say, character, whenever a fixed length of data we are going to store, will use the character data type. Like gender is a one character type. Means one, if I just write if, that will mention that this that is a female. And if we write male m, that is for male. Okay. So by only one character we can define the gender, right? So I can take that column value type is character. Okay. So character holds the fixed length of data, and if I say character 2, that means it will store only two characters in that column value. Okay. And if I say 4, like it will store four characters inside the four characters for each data value. Okay. Varchar2 is different from character data type in the sense Varchar2 can hold variable character of which are not which has no limit of the data, but it can store maximum of 25 to 55 of character values. Variable character, that is varchar2, can hold 225, 255, or 255, up to 255 characters in varchar2 data type. Okay. Let's say one address field. Okay, as I said earlier, address field. So in address field you have to write many lines, right? Like street, or the city, pin code, or So many lines will come in the address in the address field. Okay, so whenever we are will create a table with address column, will make it the varchar2 data type, because it can hold a variable length of character data. And this varchar2 can can store maximum of 255 characters. Okay, and character is only stored which I have defined the character length, that is the fixed character length data. Okay, and I can put here like 100, or I can put here 200, like that. This is variable character. And if I and difference is like if I put 100, and if I just in that column I write write something like which are a string of length 50. So it will take 50 character string inside the that column value, and another 50 will not occupy the space. So hacker 2 will not occupy the extra space. But in the character, if you mention it, if you define it by 4, and if you just put values like one character like A for M, it will occupied it will occupied the rest of the character length. Okay, so if I put one only one character in the character field of length 4, other three character space will be occupied with that. Okay, so that is the difference. And varchar 2 will not occupy the rest of the spaces which are mentioned. If any rest of the spaces are there, that will be not occupied. Okay, so that is the complete for character and varchar 2 definition. And the differences are also I mentioned, right? Understood? Okay, fine. And another data type, third type of data type is that is date. Because if some date is a complete separate data type, and the usual format is ddmmyy, ddmmyy. Okay, this is the usual format of date in Oracle. Okay, so first day digit, to day digit, and to month digit, and for year digit. Okay, so this is the third data type. And number four is that is number. Okay, number is a data type. And here P and S, I'll tell you what is P and S. So in number data type, P is the precision and S is the scale. Okay, precision means how many what is the length of complete data. What is the length of data? Okay, like if I put in this column, if I put 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so here length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So length is 5. So that is the precision. And scale is how many digits after the decimal places. Okay, so S is 3. Here S is 3. Okay, so that is the precision and scale. Okay, so I think every data type is on every data types you have understood well, right? Okay. So data type, understanding data type is very much important, because when you are going to design any database, you have to create tables and you have to define your columns with the data type, particular data type, and that should be appropriate data type. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, and next thing I am going to discuss is Oracle select queries. Okay, now SQL or structured query language or query language is basically interact with the Oracle database, and it can fetch data from Oracle database. It can insert data into the Oracle database, update data, or delete data from the Oracle database. So these all types of operations like select, insert, update, or delete. These kind of operations are called data manipulation. Okay, especially insert, update, or delete is called data manipulation, and select is for query. Okay, select queries, how to write select queries. Let's say one table is in our database, that is employee. Okay, so I will show you how to write select different select queries on a table to get the required information or data from the table. Okay, now I am going to the my SQL prompt, and I just check if there is an table with employee. Yes, we have a employee table. So I'll make a select statement to fetch all the employees which are in department number 10. Okay. You see here, employee number is there, employee name, their job, their manager employee number, their hire date, and salary and commission and department number. Okay, so in department number are means it is the same for many employees, because one department in many employees can work on in one department. So there are the three distinct department here. One is 10, one is 20, and one is 30. Okay, so I want to fetch, or I want to see how many employees are there in the department number 10. Okay, so how I can write the SQL statement for that. Okay, so let's say in your project you have to find out you have a database, right? In your yeah, whenever you are going to work on a project which are based on Oracle platform, there is already existing there may already existing a data, and your boss is saying that just find out give me a report of all the employees who are working on department number 10. So how you can find out all the employees who are working in department number 10. So that is the main purpose of SQL or query language. So fetching the record, or according to the condition, fetching the record according to the whatever the necessary conditions, right? So I am fetching here the employees who are working in department number 10. Okay, so I have to write the query like select star from employee where department number equal to 10. Okay, if I add every select statement ends with a semicolon, and I am putting here a where clause because we are finding out the all the employees and with the department number 10 who are working with who are working in the department 10. Okay, so if I press enter, it will show me that how many employees are working in department number 10, right? So this is the output, and it is very quick process to find out the data from the database. Okay, so using SQL, we can quickly find out our desired data or desired result from the database, or from desired information from the database. Okay, now I'll show you another SQL statement with other conditions, like let's see, I'll have already used where clause number 5. Okay, so now I'll select only employee number and employee name and salary. Okay, let's say I want to know the employee number, employee name, and salary. I don't want to know everything, every data. I want data about the employee, like employee number, employee name, and their salary. So what is the SQL, or how I can find out that information? So I am writing here the SQL or query for that. That is select EMPNO, that is employee number, E name, that is employee name, and sal, that is salary from employee. Okay, so and I am putting here a semicolon. Every SQL statement ends with a semicolon. Okay, and I am just pressing enter. So see here, only employee number, employee name, and salary is coming. Okay, and it is showing the data for all the employees, their names, and their only salary. Okay, so in the same way, I can find, I can fetch any number of columns, or complete data information, or a particular information, or some specific data from a table, right? So I think you have understood. Yes. Okay, fine. Now I am moving on to the next thing. That is yes, I'll move to data manipulation, that is insert, update, and delete statements. So let's one employee have been joined. Okay, his record have to be inserted in the employee table. So how you can insert in the employee table for a new employee? Okay, so that is that comes into the data manipulation or the data insertion. Okay, so I have to write a query by which an employee is to be inserted in this table, employee table. Okay, let's say I have a okay, so I have a the new employee who have joined here, his employee ID, let's say 8001. Okay, so how I can insert the record for that new employee in the employee table? So I am writing the query. Just see, I am writing here. So I'm writing here, insert into employee values. Okay, now I'll put the value according to the columns. Okay, first employee number I have to put here. So I am putting here 08001. Next one is employee name. Let's his name is uh, okay, John. I can say John. There is no employee named John, I think. Yes. So I am writing the name like John. Next one is job. What is his role? Job role. I can say job role is programmer. GRAMME. Okay, programmer. And who is his manager? Okay. His manager is A7839. I can write here 7839, 7839. Okay. Here 7839. He's the president, so I can put the manager of this employee 7839. And next is hire date. So hire date is the, let's say today is 1st of July. So I am writing here 01 July 2021. Okay. And next is salary. So I am putting here salary like 4500. And commission, no commission. He's a programmer, so salesman have the commission. All the commissions are for salesman. Okay, so it will be blank or null. So I'll just put here null because there no value will be there. And null is something like there the value will be null. That means no value will be set in this field. Okay. And department number. Okay, I can say department number is 10. Okay. So in 10 he have joined in department 10. Okay. So I'm just putting the all the values and this end the bracket and put a semicolon. And okay, I'm running it, just pressing an enter. Okay, some error is giving. What is the error? Value too large for column. Yeah. Employee job actual is 10, maximum 9. Okay. So job where it is what information it is giving is that in the job the length is 10, but in the programmer I have mentioned job role is programmer, here length is 10. That's why it is giving this kind of message. Okay, just I have to write again. And uh, okay, I am writing here again, insert into employee values. Okay, 8001. Next is John. Next is job role. Okay, I am just giving here tester. Okay, job role is tester. And joining date 01 July 2021. And let's 3000 is salary. This is null. And next department is 10. Okay, so first is employee number, employee name, the job role, joining date, job role, and after that manager. Okay, so I have to put here manager, that is 7839. Then the joining date and null. And 10 is a department. Okay, Let's see. Again, I'm missing something here. Okay. Not enough values. That means I'm missing some value. So first is employee number, next is employee name, and this is the job role. This is the manager, and this is the joining date. Yes, I have missed here also salary. So okay, just I am okay. Here I have to write salary, and next is null, and department is 10. Okay. Now see, one row created. That means that record has been inserted in the employee table. So the record of new employee has been inserted in the employee database or employee table. Okay. Like this way, we can keep the record or insert the record of all new employees inside the employee table. Okay. So we have already learned how to insert record, and next is update. Okay. So how I let's say one I am selecting again the records, all the records from employee. Okay, one thing has to be mentioned here: after the insert statement is fired, it has to be commit. It has to be committed. Okay, so that it can be stored permanently inside the database table. Okay, so once you have any DML operation you can perform on a table, you have to perform a commit statement, or you have to fire a commit statement, or you have to execute a commit statement after any data manipulation like insert, update, or delete. Okay, so that the changes make the permanent in the database. Okay, so I'll fire a commit statement here for permanently save changes in the database. Just write, I have to write here commit, COMMIT. Okay, commit. It's displaying commit complete. That means this record is saved in the employee table permanently. Otherwise, if I not fire the commit statement or not execute the commit statement, it will just if I just move this session out, just exit this session, that record will not find. If I open again our database, and we see the record for this employee, okay, we will not find the record for this new employee. Okay, understand? Okay, fine. Now I'll see the update, how we can update a record in the table. I will see again the database table records from employee. Now I want to update the salary. Uh, I want to update the salary of John to 3,500. Okay. So how I can do that? I can do using the update statement. Okay. So I'm writing here update statement. So update statement is update employee set salary cell equal to 3500. Okay. where I have to put here a where condition, because I have to not update all the records. If I want to if I have a requirement to update all the records by 3000, I not right to give here where condition. Okay, so since a particular for this update is happening for a particular employee, that is 8001 for John, so I have to write a where condition. Okay, so where shall equal to 3000, so I am updating the salary 3000 to the salary 3500, where the employee ID is this one, 8001. Okay, so update employee set salary equal to 3500, where I can write salary equal to 3000, but this 3000 is already have many employees. Maybe other employees have the salary, same salary like 3000. Okay, the here see 3000 is for also Scott, and 3000 is for also Ford. So if I write salary equal to 3000 in where clause, it will update three records. Okay, so but I don't want to update these two records. I want to update only the records which is the last one, that is which is the new employee. Okay, so I have to write here with the condition of employee number. Okay, so EMPNO, where employee number equal to 8001. Okay, so now I'm putting a semicolon, and I'll enter here, and see here one row updated. It is giving the feedback one row updated. So I already updated one record. Okay. Uh, but as I said earlier, I have to fire a commit statement to make changes permanent. Okay. So I'll fire a commit, and commit completed. Now, if I see the record again from employee table, see here salary is updated already. Okay, for John 3500. Okay, fine. Okay, now I'll discuss about the delete statement. Okay, and for delete statement, let's say one employee have already left the company, so his record I not required to store in the my database, right? So I want to delete that record for that employee. Okay, so let's say one employee that is let's say this employee which who have joined, he have left the company, so I have to delete the record for the John. Okay, so how I can delete it? So the statement is delete from employee, where employee number empno equal to 8001. Okay, and I'll put the semicolon here and just press enter. So here showing one row deleted, but to make changes it, to make it permanent, I will execute a commit statement, and commit complete. I will check it from employee. See here who is the employee it with employee number 08001, that is John. This not exist here. Okay, so that record has been deleted, right? So I think you have understood all the data manipulation like insert, update, delete, and how to fetch record using the select query. So I have already discussed all these things, select statement or select queries, and insert, update, and delete statements, and with where clause. Okay. So introduction is completed, and Oracle data types, how many data types are there, I have discussed about that. And we have discussed about all these DML operations and with where clause. Okay. So till that I'll just stop here for this tutorial session here, and this part I am stopping here, and I'll continue with the rest of the things in next part. Okay. So I think you have enjoyed the session, and just comment me in below the video if you understood how it is how you have understood my session, and how it is I mean how you are feeling this about this session. It is good, or whatever you feel like that, you can comment here inside below my video, so that I can check that comment of your comment, and I can put so that I can also know that what is the is my video is beneficial for you or not, right? So if you get benefited from my video, or if you learn about from my video, learn about Oracle SQL for this tutorial session, you just comment below, and you just like my video. And also don't forget to subscribe my channel, because once you have subscribed, you can get the notification for the next video, and you can watch for the next session. In the next session you can watch out the next session. Okay. And continue get the tutorial for this sequence in sequence. Okay. So that's all for this tutorial session, and I'll discuss all the rest of the things in next session. And just give a like if you like my video, and if you get benefited from my video, just give a comment how you are how this video is are you really feeling good, or what is the your means are you benefited from this video or not? Just give a comment on that, so that I can also understand that my time and effort is successful. And I can teach you more things like this, and in the next tutorial. Okay. Just give me a comment, that is very valuable for me. And also like my video if you like it, and for it will help me to upload next video on this on the same tutorial series. So I'll explain next in my next tutorial series rest of the part. So just that's all for today's session. Give me the like, and also subscribe my channel. Okay. So thank you for watching my video, and bye.